Oh, we filming? Oh. What's up, guys, and welcome back. Today we're gonna be keeping it real simple, real classic, okay? We're gonna be doing a grilled chicken sandwich. I just wanna take you through real quick some of the ingredients that we have right here. I got this nice, like a brioche bun. I'm gonna be using some Swiss cheese. I already cleaned and chopped up some baby bella mushrooms. I got some red onion. And we're gonna be making a Bourbon Teriyaki Sauce today. I got some garlic. I got a little bit of ginger for it. Some brown sugar. We'll be using some, like I said, you know, instead of like sake or something else that they usually use, we're gonna be going in with some bourbon, Mirin, and of course we need some soy sauce for that too. Also, you know, with you know, teriyaki chicken, I think pineapple goes really good with it, so I'm gonna show y'all how to chop that up too. So while we go ahead and do that though, real quick, let's go ahead and get this fired up. Same thing right here, because everything's kind of really gonna be cooked at the same time, like, you know, nice grilled and real easy. So, you know, go ahead and get your stuff fired up. All right, so real quick, first things first, I'm gonna tell you, the pineapple's not the easiest to cut, so really make sure that you got yourself a sharp knife and a sharpened, or else, obviously, like me, I don't know how to cut still. I sliced myself yesterday cooking, but anyway, so just go ahead, make sure it's nice and sharp. First things first, you want to take off the head right here, cut right down. If your knife is sharp, it shouldn't take, you know, too much strength. The knife should do the work. Same thing, we're gonna go to the back, and you just slice right down like that. All right. Now we gotta just get rid of the sides here. Boom. I'm sure out there somewhere they probably got a tool that makes this a whole lot easier, but I'm gonna just show y'all the old school classic way how to just, you know, get your pineapple cut up. Try not to take too much of the, you know, the fruit out. Let's get some of the green parts out. All right. Now real simple, just like this, because obviously our sandwich is gonna be round. You know what I mean? So let's get all that green off, like I said. Just take an end right there, not super thick. You know what I mean? Just on the end, like right there, and cut right down. All right, so as you can see, I mean, it ain't perfect, but you know, we're just gonna go ahead and take out that little round part. I know for a fact that they have something for this. I don't have it on hand, but you know, it just takes it right out the center there. Just be careful. Let's go all the way around. And you know, you flip it to the other side. Do the same thing. It should pop right on out of there. And we got our pineapple. You can go ahead and use that canned stuff if you want to. Personally, I don't like to because it's kind of too soaked up in juice. This is perfect for me right there. And fresh pineapple tastes better anyway. All right, like I said, everything's still getting hot right there. We got everything prepped up. Like I said, real quick, we just gonna go ahead and season up the chicken real fast. Get yourself just a nice little chicken breast like this. I'm gonna drop a little bit of oil on it. I ain't really trying to touch it with my hands, so I'm gonna just go ahead and brush it like that real quick. I notice I'm doing like the bottom side first, only because, you know, the top is gonna be our presentation side, so we want that to hit first, because the grill's gonna be the cleanest at that point. So real simple, just I'm using sea salt, some fresh cracked black pepper, granulated garlic, and some onion powder. You know, nothing too special. You can use whatever seasoning, you know, your favorite kind of seasoning, whatever. Turn it over. And same thing. We're just gonna hit it with a little bit of that oil. Don't need a whole lot. Brush it. Nice. Same thing. Season it up nicely. Pepper. Put that granulated garlic on there. Some of that onion powder. Bang. All right, real quick though. Everything's still heating up. Y'all know what time it is. Come on now. Y'all know what we doing over here. Go ahead, get you a drink. Tune in and get you a drink. All right, so we heat it up. I'm gonna just go ahead and throw a little bit of this. I like to use this, especially on this cast iron, because I mean, this right here can smoke a lot. This is that high heat cooking, so you don't need a whole lot. Just you know, get a little bit across, all the way across. It'll spread out, as you can see, like that. That's all I'm really looking for. All right, let's start off with our chicken. Remember I said we're gonna throw this side on there first, like that. I'm gonna lay it away from. Usually I lay it away from me, but the bigger burner is on this side right here. So I'm gonna just go ahead and lay it flat like that. Hey, look, and you get yourself one of these right here, you get them nice grill marks on everything. I'm telling you, just like that. Meantime, like I said, this is hot too. Go ahead and get your oil right in here. We're gonna do our mushrooms in there. When you're doing your mushrooms, look, you definitely want to make sure the pan is real hot, get that oil real hot, because, I mean, if you don't know already, when you cook some mushrooms, they let out, you know, excess moisture and water and stuff like that. I'm telling you, you don't want to like boil them. You want to make sure you get a nice, you know, saute on them. So let that get real nice and hot, and then we're gonna throw them in there. That's perfect. Just like that. Real high heat first. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. Alright, so it's been a minute. We got our chicken searing right here. Like, remember what I told you about the mushrooms? You get a nice little close look up on them. And right there you can see all the moisture kind of coming out. All the steam coming up from them. That's what I'm talking about right there. You need that heat real nice and high. Get a nice saute. You don't want to boil them when they let out, you know, that excess stuff. Let them do their thing. Right now is a decent time. You can season them up a little bit like I am. Salt, pepper, real simple. You know what I mean? Get them all nice. Let them rock out. Here we go. Let's check out our chicken right here. Like I said, I told you, look at them lines on there. Right? Let it go a little bit longer on that side. But now is the time where we can introduce the rest of our stuff. Back here, I got that small burner. Go ahead and throw your pineapple. And we got our onion. Real quick though, before that does go on there, same thing. Look, I'm just gonna, on both sides, real fast, a little bit of this, that grapeseed oil. Both sides. And we're gonna season it too. So this side will go down real quick right there. And we're gonna season the other side real fast. And that's it. Everything cooking. Look at that chicken. Look at that chicken right there. Alright, so check these out right here. They looking good. I like that look. Go ahead and just get you a bowl and you know, throw them to the side real quick. Because they're done. I like the look on them. I'm gonna go ahead and set this aside. I don't need that no more. Turn that burner off. Alright, back to over here real quick. Chicken's looking good. I'm letting that grill for a little bit longer. We can probably go ahead and turn our pineapple now. See that nice grilled lines on there. Same thing with that onion. I try to keep it together. Don't always work that way, but we're gonna try. You know, throw that in there. However it works. Either way, you know that the onion's getting grilled. That's gonna go on there. All right, so everything is pretty much done here. I'm gonna go ahead and just get a nice little toast on this, you know, the bun. Nothing special here. Just cut it down the center. And you can throw it. Actually, I'm gonna move that in a second. The chicken can go ahead and rest. Remember, there wasn't nothing raw on here. That chicken can go ahead and rest there. And we're gonna go and just, you know, get a nice little toast on our bun. Also, right now, I'm gonna go ahead and take these off. sit them right next to that. So everything is done there. It's all looking good. Simple. We're gonna go ahead and get started too. While that's doing that, we're gonna get started on that sauce I told you about earlier. We got a Bourbon Teriyaki Sauce. That joint's about to be good, but real quick, before I even use any of it in there, let me just get one more quick little whiskey whisk. Little swiggy swig right up in there. Different from, remember the last video I was using wine. I can't treat this like the wine, but it's decent. Look, I went ahead, you don't gotta use, you know, not crazy expensive. This right here is, you know, like $21, $25 in the store. Don't go using no crazy expensive bourbon in there. You don't need to. It's a little something to wet your whistle. And you know, bang, look at that. That's a nice toast. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, I totally forgot to. Listen, that chicken's still hot. I got that Swiss cheese. You can go ahead and throw that Swiss cheese, and I'm gonna just, you know, cover it with a bowl real quick. Let that cheese melt. It'll melt. That chicken's still really hot. It's resting. It'll melt. We're gonna go ahead and get started on this right here. Let's get our fire started. Get yourself a little bowl like this or something, or what they call it, pan, pot. There you go. A pot. That bourbon getting to me. There we go. Get yourself a pot. We're gonna use about 3 tablespoons of the grapeseed oil. You can use different oil. I've seen people, you know, mix some sesame oil and stuff. Listen, I ain't got that, so that's what we're gonna be using. A little bit more. That's plenty. Let that get nice and warm real quick. And come back over here. Remember, I told you I got that brown sugar, the garlic and the ginger. To be honest, you don't even need a whole lot. You know, these are really strong, fragrant, you know, things right here. So you don't really need a whole lot. So a little piece of that ginger and a little piece of that garlic is all you really need. This is nice and hot. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw that in there real quick to get that oil nice and fragrant right there. You see that? All right, so you can see these got a little bit of color on them. That oil definitely got some flavor from that ginger and garlic right there. Next up, I got about you know, 3 tablespoons right here of brown sugar. That's gonna go in next right now. Big ass rock. Here we go. Listen, throw that in there and let it kind of caramelize up real quick with everything. You see that? Showing y'all how to make that work. Nah, just let that caramelize up real quick like that, and that's looking good. And this is super simple to make too, because literally you just throw all the liquids in there kind of at one time. So just like that. Remember I said we got this, we got our Mirin right there, we got our soy sauce, and that bourbon we're gonna throw in there too. Let's get started with this Mirin. If I can get the damn thing open. Same thing, but here you don't need a whole lot, just a little bit, maybe like 2 to 3 tablespoons. Looks good to me. That's what we're looking for to deglaze it right there. Same thing now. Let's go in with that soy sauce. Looking good. Give it a quick mix right now, real quick, when we got them liquids in there. You don't need real high heat for this. That's looking good. I'm actually gonna take it off the heat for a quick second right there. And listen, we can go ahead and throw that. We can throw that. Like I said, I'm doing a bourbon teriyaki. Some people be using sake, or they don't even use alcohol in this. But I mean, if you really want to enhance that flavor, look, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. I'm telling you, go ahead and get you some bourbon, and you don't need a whole lot in there either. Either way, I mean, it's gonna cook out. So just a dab like that. Get that back on the heat. And this next part, you know, it's a little bit time consuming, but you know, let that reduce down. You gotta let it you know, reduce, get a little thicker, and it'll happen over time. Keep your heat on low and just let it do its thing. Oh, real quick too, I also forgot to mention, I had earlier toasted some sesame seeds. You don't have to toast them. Look, I just got me a little bag like this of some sesame seeds, and you can see them right there. I toasted them earlier, real quick. Just nothing in the pan. You just toss them right in the pan, let them toast. That's it. All right, guys. So I didn't even realize my mic had died, so we're just gonna rock out from here with it. Without that, look, I'm gonna turn this off now. You can see it kind of reduced. Give it a quick second. It's thickened up. You see, it takes a minute to kind of come together right there. If you don't know, it's even going to get a little bit thicker as it cools. So, you know, I'm cool with that right there. Before it does though, we just gonna go ahead and get a little something, throw it in. Like this right here. Just go ahead and you know, throw the whole thing in there, get it all in there. Because once that cools, it's gonna thicken up. Now's the time you wanna you can go ahead and throw them sesame seeds in there that you toasted up. Like that. And we about to just assemble the whole thing. Alright, yo, so we got everything right here. We're gonna get ready to assemble it right now. So chicken's gonna go on there first. Okay. Just like that. That's our bottom bun. Top's right here. Next up, we're gonna throw on that pineapple. And then we got our onion, which is supposed to stay together, but it didn't like me today, so just go ahead and throw that on there like that. Next up, just go ahead and look, I'm using my hands, y'all. This is for me anyway, so you can go ahead and get the mushrooms all up on there. You know, how to get them all, whatever. It's a nice sandwich. Like that. Don't forget too, real fast, we got that Bourbon Teriyaki glaze. Go ahead and throw that on there like that. No special way. You don't gotta be bougie. Just throw it on there. Get it all on there, looking good. Top it with that bun like that. We're gonna throw a pickle on top. She's ready. All right. As you can see, we working with a monster right here. Go ahead and try this out real quick. I'm gonna let y'all know what we working with. Wow, come on, real quick. Just right up in there. God damn, shit falling out. Hey. Yo. Please, everybody, right now, y'all have got to try this out. I'm telling you, this is the real deal. This is the king of grilled chicken sandwiches. Go ahead, give this a try. Chew it up. Make sure you wash it down with some bourbon. Hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit that bell, guys, alright? Thank you for watching today. I'll see you next time.